Hi guys, it's your girl Bougie Brie. Welcome back. Thank you for joining me. You could be anywhere in the world, but you choose to be here with me, and I appreciate that shit. We are doing my eyeshadow palette collection video. I am dividing it into 3 parts, and in each part there are 3 parts, if that makes any sense at all. In this video, there are 3 different sections, okay? And these are the sections in this video, okay? Section 1 has this many eyeshadow palettes, and this is the title of this section. In this video. In section 2, this is the title, and it has this many eyeshadow palettes. Section 3 has this many eyeshadow palettes, and this is the title. The total eyeshadow palettes I have in the whole eyeshadow palette collection is this. Okay, now remember, this is minus 300. Okay, so I had about 900 and something, and now I have about this many. Okay, that's it. That's it for the intro. The intro has the same for every eyeshadow palette collection section. Oh, I rhymed, bars. And that's all. That's all I have for you. So let's get into the video. All right, let's go. Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you for joining me. You could be anywhere in the world, but you choose to be here with me, and I appreciate that. Okay, so I've already filmed this part. But when I was reviewing the footage, this part of the video was all fucked up. I kept hitting the mic, and I thought it would go away eventually, and it never did. So I have to record the luxury part of this video again. This video has 3 parts to it. It has the luxury, the Natasha Denona, and the custom palette. So the Natasha Denona came out fine, the custom palettes came out fine, but the luxury part didn't. So we're gonna go through this really, really quick because I still have to edit it and all that other kind of shit. So we're going to start with some one-offs. This right here is the Marc Jacobs. Marc Jacobs, I'm already fucking up. The Last Dance from Tom Ford. This one I really like. I had like 6 of these, but I got rid of all of them. And then I noticed that some of Tom Ford's have different formulas to them. And there's like a dry, wet, and I didn't have time to figure all that shit out. But this is the one that I like, so I kept that one. Then I had 2 Chanticais. I had the 20th anniversary, and this one is the Save the Rainforest one. Oh gosh, a little bright. And I really like this one. This is just a beautiful color story. Really, really pretty. Let me see if I can get you in there closer. Really pretty. So even if I don't use it, I would still keep it, and I don't really use it too much. Then I have the Linda Hallberg Metallic Mysteries. That is a little bright. We're gonna have to figure that out. Like this. Let me see if I can turn you off. There we go. I love this color. Of course, you can see I've used that a lot. This is from this Beauty Iconic, I think it was called. This was really fucking expensive for me. It makes a beautiful, beautiful look. These right here, and then this on top. It is really, really pretty. So I like that one as well. Let's see. There's some ones that I want to show you, and I just want to get the fuck over with because I do not care for these palettes at all. I think I already put them to be sold. So I'm not going to talk about them because they're not here, but I think I already put them to be sold. They were from Tory Bell, and I think that was the only one. Tory Bell. And so the only one I kept, I had like 6. It was a waste of money. It's an MLM. I don't care for MLMs, but this is the only one I kept, and they were very expensive, and they did not have anything for my demographic. This is the only one I kept. So it's called Wildflower. So, and I think I had 6 of them. So let's go on to NARS. Does anybody else feel like NARS is kind of like a weird, kind of eccentric, mysterious brand? Like, does anybody else feel that way? I don't really like their like formula so much, but I don't know. This is the Afterglow. What the open up. Oh my god, y'all are giving me all kinds of crazy issues. Are you serious right now? Wait a minute, guys. Okay, here we go. This is the Afterglow. It's a pretty palette, don't get me wrong, it's pretty, but the formula is not anything like outrageous, anything to be super excited about. So that's that one. Now this one I like a lot. This is the Narcissus Loaded. I do use this one a lot. I use this like to go to different things for court for clients, when I need to meet parents, when I need to work at schools and stuff like that. This is what I use. Like when I need to look like an adult, that's what I use. Here's a couple of more that are kind of one-offs. These are from Bobbi Brown. This is the ultraviolet and the infrared. The ultraviolet I've used quite a bit, and you can see that I've used this one a bit. Again, these are not very impactful. I love this shade. This was really pretty, but they're more like toppers than they are like regular shades. So now this one came broken. This is the infrared. Oh God, those lights. The bottom third came broken, but I still use it. And that glitter on the bottom right-hand corner, it doesn't show up, so it works out. Now this one, I got this on sale. It's very luxe, like it's heavy. You know, it's very, very luxe. And it was really expensive at first. I was like, why the fuck is it so expensive? But these are the colors. Beautiful colors. The colors are chestnut, copper, champagne, and chocolate, which is basically, it's a neutral palette. Very pretty. I haven't used it. Let's go to my Hourglass. I had like 5 in my Hourglass. What is going on out there? Why are y'all being illegal? They got the police out there. Lord, this is the Modernist palette. This is in Color Field. This is the first one I got. A lot of people don't like this because they all like go together, but it's a very, very, very pretty palette. I like this one. I like all of the palettes because I just went through them and I just decluttered a bunch of stuff. You will notice when I do my eyeshadow palette collection, when I'm finished with it, you will notice I've gotten rid of a lot. This is the other one. This is Exposure. And you'll see more and more that I've used them, and they're not just sitting here. Let's do, oh, let me show this one. This is the Benai Luminaire Grand Color Palette. This is a water activated palette, and it's in the luxury section because it was like $100 and something. It's water activated. I would show you, but it's gonna make a mess. It is a bright palette. It's gorgeous. This is one of my favorite colors. So you have to dip your brush in water, you know, submerge it in water. You bastard. You get the gist. There it is. You have to submerge it in water and then dip it in that beautiful shade. And it comes out so bright, so brilliant. All of them are like that. The silver especially, this one right here, gorgeous. The red, the blue is outrageous. It's really, really pretty. It's one of my favorite palettes ever. Then let's do Charlotte. I always want to say Charlotte Tilbury, not the woman's name. Okay. Where's my, no. Stop ringing. I'm having all kinds of problems. I just got rid of Pillow Talk because I just didn't want it. It wasn't my jam. This one I did keep. This is Starry Eyes to Hypnotize. I did keep this one. I do like this one. I think it's really beautiful. I like the cool tones, which is now my jam for some reason. I did like that olive color. I like this one a lot. And this one I just got, which is the Instant Smoky Eyes. Again, I like the cool tones for this one. Really pretty. Haven't used either of those, so those are on the list of ones I need to use. Now this is in here. This is the Stila. These are heavy as fuck. Watch. You see what I'm saying? These are heavy. They're heavy and they were expensive. This is the Stila Happy Hour. I don't understand why this is the Happy Hour because it is a cool tone palette, so I don't understand. Now these glitter shades are, wait a minute, let me give you some of this. Get out of here, guys. What? Go sit down somewhere, okay? Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so that was the Happy Hour. This is the After Hours. So why is this the After Hours and this is a neutral palette? That's stupid, right? Am I the only one who thinks that retarded? That's dumb, but whatever. Beautiful palettes. I think they were like 80 bucks or something ridiculous. I got them on Mercari, so whatever. That's how it worked out for me. Now let's do Lawless. I love Lawless. The One palettes. A lot of people weren't down for these, but I am definitely down for these. Let's do the big one. This is the Lawless, the big one. I've used this a crap ton. Perfect, perfect, perfect neutral palette for me. It's got your warms, it's got your neutrals, has a little bit of cool, that top right has a little bit of cool. It's got your pinkies. Really like this one. Now this one I do use a lot. I use it when I travel. You can tell it's busted up. This is the little one. And then also the baby one. I've used this one. I love that bottom second shade. So those are the ones. Let's move on to, let's do Tati. Now I've used Tati, I used it twice and I got rid of it. Then I found it on Mercari or Poshmark or something. And it was really, really inexpensive and said, okay, since it's no longer in business, I'll go ahead and buy it again. I haven't used it. I just don't, I mean, I like the idea of it. I like you have warms. I like you have the grays. I wish she had like a really cool tone look to it. I like the burgundies. I mean, they're okay, but I really want to give it a go. So we're going to try that one again. Then we have the Huda Beauty, Miss Huda Beauty. Now, let me help you understand this. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had all 5 of those. Then I had the original one, the Master, the Mercury, the Naughty. Then there was one between the Naughty and the Naughty. I had something else. The only one I didn't have was the Rose Quartz. Then I had all of these, all of them, the original, all the ones with the original and these. And then I had all of these. Gone. Okay? Just bye-bye. Had to get rid of them. Didn't want them. This is the nude medium, which I wish I had gotten the nude dark. It's the nude medium. I don't like those pinky colors. I do like the topaz. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I do have it in there. I like that mustard color, of course. And I like this bottom shade right here. And of course I have the smoky. This sounds kind of morbid, but this is the palette I used for my mother's funeral. And I just remember everybody saying how beautiful my eyes looked that day. Yes, it was a sad day, but I remember thinking I wanted to look beautiful for my mama, and that's why it's really special to me. This is a Huda Remastered. I do like this one quite a bit. You can see I've dug it all in there. I like that bottom 4th. Really pretty, and that top 5th. Okay, then we have the first Norvina and the second Norvina. This is the second one. This one I kept because I really like the blues and the greens. Let me see if I can get it in here. And I like the splash of pink they threw in there. Let's see, let's back it up a little bit. There we go. So I did keep this one. And then, of course, the first one. I think these are a little pricey. I mean, they are pressed pigments, but I don't know. I guess they're okay for the price, but, and they're, I mean, their pans are like 1.7 grams, so I guess it's fair. And I kept this one because of the purples and the pinks, so that's that. All right, let's move on. I did all those. Okay, now we're down to Marc Jacobs and Viseart and Pat. Yeah, so let's do Marc Jacobs. I have a lot of Marc Jacobs. This one I also kept because of my mother. Again, I know it's morbid, but this is the object of affection, object of my desire. When my mother was in the hospital, in and out of the hospital, I would take this with me because I had everything I needed. And every time I wore it, she used to tell me how pretty I looked. And so I know it has like a morbid kind of like, I don't know, but it doesn't to me. It doesn't to me. My mom was never one to tell me like, she was never one to tell me like I looked pretty. She would say stuff like, where'd you get that dress? Like, like that kind of stuff. But like in those days, she always wanted to tell me really nice stuff. She loved me and she was really good to me, but she wasn't one to tell you looked pretty. This is the Punk. And those days mean a lot to me. And then I have like a shit ton of Marc Jacobs. They're just, everything's falling. I did sell a lot between the time I first filmed this and now. So that looks like a lot. You should have seen it the first time. Okay, this one is the Stiletto. I love this one. It came broken, broke my heart. I'm really pissed about it. That one right there. Love the cool tones. I'm just throwing shit everywhere. I'm so pissed that I had to refilm this. Fucking mic. This one is the Smartorial. I really like this one too. Love the colors. Love the second, third, fourth, fifth. All of them. All of them. They're beautiful. Then this one. Where are you? The Flamboyant. No, I don't know if I really keep. Yeah. Flamboyant was cool. Yeah, I like Flamboyant. I haven't used it yet though. Okay. Trying to remember, there was one in here I was kind of iffy about. The Extravagance. I like this one too. This is gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's missing a. No, it's not. Yeah, it is missing a chunk on the first one. Okay. There was one in here that I wasn't sure about. This is Editorial. I like this one too. I really am digging that gold and that green. That kind of cool tone brown. Really pretty. Where are you? The one I wasn't sure about. This is the Lolita. Okay, so this one I'm not sure about because it's Old as Sin and it's super, super neutral. Like, I don't know if I need this, so I'm gonna put this to the side. I don't need any of this shit, but it's in my house, so. This is the Night Owl one. Now, I had to go through hell and back to find this fucker. So I will never give it up. I mean, I really had to search for it. This is the Starlit. Same thing with this. I had to find it. Had to search the mountains and the hills to find this. So I'm keeping this one. I think it's this one. Is this the Electric? Yeah, the Electric I think is the one that I wasn't. I don't know about this one. So we're going to put it to the side. Now, who are we going to next? Well, let's do Viseart. Okay, we've got two small Visearts. We have the Absinthe and the Chroma. Which one are you? You are the Absinthe. It's the green one. Okay, I have used this. It doesn't look like I have, but I have used it. I love that cool tone brown. And then I have the Chroma, which is actually my favorite. I had like all of these and I got rid of them. I'm telling you, like Mercari and Poshmark, I prefer Mercari. They don't take as much money and the shipping is like better to me. This is the Chroma. I love a smoky eye. So that's the Chroma. Then I have several of these. These, I got rid of some of them, but I'm telling you right now, don't say a goddamn word. Just shut the hell up. Okay. This is the Editorial. I've had this a long time. This one and my Colored Rain Vivid Pigments I use all the time. So it has a purpose. This one is the Bohemian Green. Also, I use this a lot. I usually use it as a base for a color. Okay. This is the Purest Nudes. I bought this because it was on sale. I will admit it. It's not even my colors at all. This is the Bougie Brie. I don't even have to look at the back. I know that one. This is the Dark Matte. Also another one that I use in conjunction with the Vivid Pigments. Love that one. This is the Cool Mattes. This is the like Milieu. Is that what it's? I can't see what the hell it's called. Neutral Matte Eyeshadow Palette. This is the one that came in BoxyCharm. This is the Milieu some shit. I don't know what the hell it's called. But it's a neutral matte something. I don't remember. It's like the upgraded neutral matte. And this is the neutral mattes. Okay, also, I don't know why I bought this. Let me move this shit out the way. It's totally different than the shimmers that are in the Viseart 12 pans or whatever, how many pans it is. It was expensive. This is the Grand Pro Volume 2. Look at that shit. It's different. It's beautiful. It's expensive. It's messy. This is what it looks like. The colors are beautiful. They are definitely different. They do go on differently. They are duochrome and triochrome and all that other kind of stuff. I don't know what the hell to do with it. I think I'm going to put it in a, what the hell is it called? A Z palette. Because I just don't use it enough because of the way it's packaged. Packaged. I'm tired, guys. There's something just broke. I see something. Oh, Lord. Help my soul. Okay, the last ones we're going to do are, what is this lady's name? Pat. Okay, in my last video, I started talking shit about Pat, and Pat did not like it. And one of my shadows broke, and I was so hurt. And so I'm not going to say anything, because I was talking shit about how Pat names her shit like Mothership, Sublime, you know, Moon, Shadow of the fucking Jupiter. Yeah, and one of my shadows broke while I was talking shit. This is the Bliss Astral Nocturnal Nirvana. Just name it something, Pat. Shit. Okay, this is... You guys know I'm right. I use this all the time. Okay, now let me show you this shit. Oh, let me show you guys this one. This is the Pat McGrath Mothership Sublime Platinum Rose, Platinum Bronze. I had all of these. Got rid of all of them. Kept this one because it was a cool time. Okay, and I also like the front of it. Then I kept the holiday one, which is Pat McGrath Mothership Sublime Bronze Temptation. Again, just name it Bronze Temptation, please. Please, please, please. I'm asking nicely. Black woman to black woman. Jesus Christ. Okay, and then the last one I got of the 6-pan was the Pat McGrath Mothership Eyeshadow Palette. Then she got the nerve not to name the motherfucker. Rose Decadence. Okay, now, I don't know which one it is. Let me just do the holiday ones first before I show you what a huge idiot I am. Okay, this is the Pat McGrath Mothership Mega Celestial Odyssey. This is the one I fucked up. I was talking shit about Pat's naming of the shadows, and I opened this fucker up, and oh god, it's still having problems. And the green one just fell onto my lap. I started crying. I had to cut out of the video to get my shit together, and it's still not right. So we're gonna put it on the top of my desk and pray over it, and hopefully it'll work later. This is the Celestial Divinity. I like the other one better because it has better shades, but this is Celestial Divinity. Okay, now, where is my major fuck up? Okay, let's see. Also, she doesn't put the names on the actual, let me shut up. This is the Mothership #1 Subliminal. I love this one. I love the cool tones. And see, I have to write everything on the back because she doesn't have Pat. I know it's expensive. Don't make me work though. Shit. This is the first one I got. This is the Mothership 3 Subversive. This is the first one I got. Okay. This is the Mothership 4 Decadence. I don't think this is the Mothership 4 Decadence. Yeah, this is the special edition one. I think it was a Christmas or something like that. Not Nala. Fiona, hold tight. Mommy's almost done. I still call my new dog Nala. This is the Mothership. Was that 6 Midnight Sun? That's another thing. What if a bitch can't read Roman numerals? Like I can, but what if somebody else can't? Just name it. Shit. Now. Oh Lord. Mothership 8 Divine Rose 2. What the fuck is this? Tell me, please. I'm gonna let y'all just go ahead and call me a dumb motherfucker right here. It's the same fucking palette. Same palette. $125 each. That's $250 I spent on the same motherfucking palette. Then this shadow is broken. What, bitch? Yes, I did. The only so I'm dumb. I mean, I'm just a dumb bitch. That's what I mean. I curse in my videos, but this really make me some kind of fucking retarded ass bitch. Same fucking palette. And the only reason I didn't realize because this was the pink packaging. There it is, y'all. I'm stupid as hell. And if Pat just would name the shit, let me shut up. See, did she name this one Mothership 8 Divine Rose? Then she come back with this shit and she named it Mothership Shade Throwing I Ecstasy. Like, this don't say, this not the same. It's not even named the same as the other palette, which is the same. I'm done, y'all. Let me go and cut to the next section. I love y'all. Hold on. Okay, guys, now we're going into my very comprehensive Natasha Denona collection. Now, when I say I have all of Natasha Denona's eyeshadow palettes, I mean all of them. I have all of the 5-pan palettes, her original 5-pan palettes. I have all of the special edition. I have all of the mini. I have all of the midi. I have all of the mid. I have the large. I have them all. So, what I am going to start with is the face palettes. I don't have all of them, but I do have a good variety of them. So let's start off with the Natasha Denona Glow Gold. I just used this and I didn't particularly care for it. Let me move you guys just a little bit this way. I didn't particularly care for it. It has hard pan. It's very, very gold. I don't know if you guys can tell it. It's very, very gold. I didn't particularly care for it, but I am going to keep it. Then I have the Natasha Denona Love Glow cheek palette. This is another one I don't particularly care for either. I do, however, like this. That's the only part that I like. This has hard pan as well. So I'm not particularly fair, and I do like this part. So this is another one I'm not particularly fond of. Now I do like the Bloom. The Bloom I have used a lot. And I do like this one. I do like the cream products. I'm not a fan of cream products at all. But I do like Natasha Denona's cream products. I do like this one. You can tell I've used it quite a bit. So that one's I'm okay with. And then I have the Tan Bronze and Glow. This one I also do like. I do like the cream products as well. That's a good one. And then I have the Bronze and Cheek Face Glow palette. This one I do like as well. This I use as a shimmery bronzer. It's coming off a little bit more, just a little bit more tan orangey color. It's coming off a little bit more gold, but I do like that one. Now I also do have the Diamond and Blush. This one right here. Not a big fan of it. It was on sale, so I bought it. That's basically the reason I bought it. Now I do like this one, this glow one. And I like these two, and I like the diamond one. But the other two, you know, not my favorite. I have used it. I got it on sale. That's why I got it. And then I did get this one. I did want this one. This is the Sculpt and Glow. I do like this one a lot. I like this kind of contour shade, this contour shade. I like this one a lot. These two I don't really need. I really like just these four right here. So, now, these I love. These are the Glam Face palettes. They were a Christmas edition. This is the one in Light. This one I really love. I love the blush. I love these shimmers are really beautiful. It's just a beautiful neutral palette. Love this one. And then the deep is just gorgeous. And I really love the blush on the deep one. Crap, that's my dog making noise. She won't go anywhere without me. Like, she's sitting on the floor on one of my rugs. I like this one a lot. Okay, so let's do the minis. first. Okay, let's see if we can get them all out. We'll just do them one by one. And they're not in any particular order. Some of them I haven't tried yet. This is the Mini Biba. This one you can tell I haven't tried. This is the Mini Love, I believe. Is this the Love or the Crush? I think this is the Crush. This is the holiday one. I haven't tried this either. This is the Mini Zendo. I don't think this is representative of the Zendo palette at all, but I haven't tried this one either. This is the Mini Love, I believe. Yeah, this is the Mini Love. I have tried this one. I did like it. It's a good travel palette. It's not my favorite. None of the minis are my favorite. Except for this one. I do like the Tropic one. I did have to press it back together, but I do like the Tropic one. I love these two shades and that blue shade. So I have used this one quite a bit. This is the gold. I don't think it represents the gold palette at all, but I've used this shade. This is the Mini Lila, which I've never used because I use the regular Lila so much. This is the Mini, was this the Glam? Yeah, I've used this one. This is the Mini Star, I'm gonna say, yeah. And I'll show you why I haven't used this one. The Star palette is a fucking hot mess. I'll show you why in a little bit. This is the Mini Sunset. I also have not used this one. Don't shame me. You can't shame me, okay? I've had these for a while. This is the Mini Nude. I have used this one because I don't like the nude palette too much. I don't like the Biba either. This is the Mini Retro. I have used this one. I like the Mini Retro much better. Or the regular Retro. Now this one I love. This is the Mini Xenon. I love this one. I have used it. It doesn't look like I have, but I have used it. I hope she comes out with like a gray toned silver palette. This is gorgeous. And then this one is really beautiful. This is the Metropolis. And I have used this one. Okay, now let's move on to the 5-pan palettes. Okay, we're going to do these in order, I think. This is the number 1, palette 5 number 1. I collected all of these when they were available. This is palette 5 number 2. Which I have used. Now palette 5 number 3 is absolutely my favorite. Well, it's one of my favorites. And I have actually hit pan on one of them. And I'm really, this is Cloudy Blue. It's so gorgeous. And I totally wrecked this one. I hit pan there. So that's that one. It's one of my favorites. This is palette 5 number 4. Just a nice neutral palette. I've used this a bunch. These are before all the mini palettes came out. This is palette 5 number 5. These are all in order. I like this one a lot too. I like these 3 right here. Really pretty. And this one too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is palette 5 number 6. Yeah. This one keeps breaking and it's really fucking annoying. I gotta press that back. This one keeps breaking. This is palette 5 number 6. And this is a different component than the other ones. I'm gonna put this to the side and fix it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 7. This is another favorite. Palette 5 number 7. I've used this a lot. I always come out with a beautiful look with this one. I really like this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That 6 is over there. This is 7. Wait. That was 7. This is 8. palette 5 number 8. You can tell this is different than the last one. Now, this one, palette 5 number 9. Oof. Love this palette. I hit pan in it and now it's giving me trouble. I hit pan right there. This is one of my favorites. I'm going to have to redo that one. This is palette 5 number 9. Number 10, sorry. And these are all unavailable right now. This is palette 5 number 11. This one is another one that keeps breaking. God damn it to hellfire. Ugh, I gotta fix this one. They're so fragile because this is her original formula. Put that one aside, and this is palette 5 number 12. Yeah. So there's 3 I gotta fix now. Okay, now let's do her holiday ones. This is the Cranberry palette. I just recently used this one. You can tell the component's different because it doesn't have that little brush issue in there. Oh, sweet Lord of mercy. Okay, they just popped out. Okay, we're just gonna pray on it. We're gonna pray on it right quick. Okay, we're gonna pray on. They're all intact. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. They're all in perfect. Okay. Thank you, Lord. Okay. This is a camel palette, which is just a basic nude palette. I have used that one. This is the Holiday Joya, which I have used. I love this color. This is the, what is this called? I don't like this palette at all. The Coral, I don't like this one. I only like this shade. This is the Aries, I think. Yeah, this is the Aries. This is the Peak. This was in a BoxyCharm. I was able to grab it off of Mercari. I don't get BoxyCharm anymore. This was also in a BoxyCharm. This is the Jubilee. I don't really care for this one at all, but I had to complete the collection. And this is really, really, really beautiful. This is the Iona. This is beautiful. Okay, now let's go to the MIDI, what I call the MIDI. The first one I have right here is my most recent. This is the pastel palette. I have used it. I really, 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 really like it. I think it's very inclusive for people with tan skin and maybe even deep skin. I really do like this one a lot. One of my favorite is the Glam palette. Another one is the Sunrise palette, which you can see I've used a ton. The Love palette is another one I've used a ton. Every once in a while I'll do a month of just Natasha Denona palettes. The Retro. Oop. Sorry, the camera shifted. The Retro. No, I don't know. Here we go. The Retro, I don't know why I haven't used. It's beautiful. I don't know why I haven't used it yet. The Zendo, I've used this one. A lot of people don't like this. I do like it. I like how it's in quads. Like this one right here, this one right here, this one, this one, this one, this one. I think it's great. I like this one a lot. And then the Bronze is beautiful. Perfect neutral palette. So those are all what I call the MIDI. Now these are what I call the mid. Let's start with one of my favorites. This is the Metropolis palette, which I have used a shit ton. Look at that. Look how filthy it is. I love this palette. It's gorgeous. The Tropic palette is another one that I've used a lot. I really enjoy this one. A lot of people don't like this one. I've used it a lot. The Sunset, another one I've used a lot. This is in my early days of Natasha Denona. The Lila, I mean, look at this. This is going to be a pan on my palette for next year. It's ridiculous. I've used it so much. The gold, beautiful. I might move some shadows around on the gold. I don't know. I think it might have too many browns and not enough mustards. So that's the gold. Now the Safari I don't like because it's all matte. I'm not a fan of the Safari. I do like the mustards, and I like the burgundies, and I like the greens. Mama, no, no, no. Hey. No, no, no. No, no, no. Stay over there. Stay over there. You hear my dog? This is the Viva. Thank you. It's the Viva. Not a favorite. This is a Triochrome, which I've only used once. I was a little disappointed with it. I mean, I only bought it because it was part of my collection, but that's that. And the Circle Loco I really did like. Okay, now, let me explain to you this situation. Okay, this is the Natasha Denona 10 pan palette. I was going to take these out and rearrange them and add them to other palettes, and that is not what happened. So I put them back in, but I just, here. This is what happened to it. Just fucking accept the shit. This is what happened, okay? So this is the 10 pan. Okay, now oh my god, the Star is even worse. The Star is even worse. The Star is even worse. This is the Star palette. Oh, Brie, what the fuck did you do? But I did hit pan in several. Hit pan there, hit pan there, hit pan there. So that was one of the first ones. I think this was the first one I bought. And then I also have the large ones. So these are all of her palettes. This is the green, or sorry, the blue purple. Okay, and then the brown green, or green brown, which I haven't used nearly as much as I should. I love this shade up here. And I love this shade right here. Okay, so now we're going to do, what are we going to do? We're going to do my custom palettes. Okay, and then we'll finish up this video. Okay guys, we're going to finish up this video with my custom palettes. We've been through, what have we been through? My luxury, we've been through my Natasha Denona, and now we're going to finish up with my custom palettes. Okay, now we're going to kind of start off with the ones that are smaller, or let's do that. Let's start off with the ones that are smaller. That may not be considered custom palettes to you, but they are to me. Let's start off with the a Buxom palette. This is a pink and purple palette that I have from Buxom that I made myself. I really like Buxom shadows. This one you can see I've used quite a ton. There's only 2 mattes right here, and then these 3 right here in the middle. So that's one. Then these are darker shades. I think I might get rid of this one. It only has 1 matte in it, but I do use it for one shadow looks. This silver is really gorgeous. Let me see if I can get some of that for you guys. And this one is really pretty. And this one too. They're really pretty. So I might keep that one, I don't know yet. And they stay on really well on the lid. These are my warmer tones. Now this I took from 2 different pre-made palettes. I took this from the Natural Instincts, and the something else, I can't remember. Now this was the Neutral Instincts, is that what this is? Oh crap, the Neutral Instincts, but I kind of zhuzhed it up and I added that green and I added this one to it. Because the Neutral Instinct, I believe, was all shimmer palette. So that's that one. Now this one is the Pure Creator palette, but I kind of redid it because I added some of the out of the blue shadows from it. Let's see. Okay, these are the two highlighter and bronzer from that original Pure Creator palette, but the rest of them are all shared shadows from the Out of the Blue palette and the Pure Creator palette. Really beautiful warm tone neutral palette. Just everything you need for a warm tone neutral palette. Okay, let's see what else we have that I want to show. Let's see. This one is the My Nabla palette. I keep these in here, like these little note cards that tells me how many are in here, how much I paid for them, and what the total was. This is my Nabla palette. Now, I don't like Nabla like palettes, but these are really, really pretty. This is like a MAC Blue Brown. This is really soft. I really like these, and I use them quite a bit. So that's why those little cards are in there, and they're throughout most of my palettes. Okay, let's see, what else do we have? Let's do these NBA right quick. I think I have, yeah, let's do all my NBA. Oh, let's do this one real quick. This is my Glam Eye. This is from my friend Sonia. This was from, I think, I don't know if it's from England or New Zealand. These are gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous eyeshadow palette. These three look the same, but they're totally different. These two look the same, but they're totally different. Really pretty from Glam Eye. Really pretty. Now let's do my NBA. Yeah, let's do my NBA. I think I had some smaller ones from NBA. I guess not. Okay, this one is a This one is a blue, green, and brown palette that I made from NBA. This one, it broke, and it really broke my heart, but I tried to fix it as much as I could. This is a beautiful palette. I really like this one. And it has, of course, that card in there that tells me how many are in it and how much they cost. And this is my purple and pink one. These are what they call, I believe, the silk shadows. There are some mattes in here, but these are the silk shadows, which are basically like shimmer metallic shadows. Okay. Then I have two larger NBA palettes. Let's see. This is the blue, brown, green, and yellow palette that I put together. My air just went off, sorry. Really pretty palette. That silver is really pretty. And that yellow. If you hear my TV on, it's because Fiona is watching TV. And this is my purple and pink custom palette. Some of them I've rubbed off, but okay, that's that. Now let's do, okay, this is old. This is really, really old. It's in a really, really old, you'll recognize how old this is. This is a Makeup Forever, like they're old 10, but these are Strobe Cosmetics original single shadows. Before Shroud was Strobe, they did single shadows only, and these are all of them. These are all of the original Strobe Cosmetics single shadows, and they are gorgeous. I've had them for a long time. I really like them. This is my Clarity and Divinity large shadows. This is Clarity. I think these are highlighters, but I use them as eyeshadows. And these are 3 are Clarity, and the rest are Divina. This Divina shadow is sick. Oh God. And this one too, I use this one a lot. Really pretty. Okay. Now let's go next to my Sydney Grace. I have a bunch. Let's see. Let's actually do Bitter Lace. Bitter Lace is actually a highlighter palette, but I use them on my eyes and I use them on my inner corner. Comes in this beautiful, like, magnetic, kind of, what am I trying to say? Like shifty colored palette. These are the ones I picked out. They're gorgeous. They're just gorgeous. This one especially, let me see. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. I love these. And it comes in this beautiful, I mean, it was really inexpensive because I picked the ones that were on sale, but it comes like this. Literally beauty like this. Little shell, it's really pretty. Now let's go on to some of my Sydney Grace. I have a lot of Sydney Grace. This is my Sydney Grace blue and green. I hope you can't hear that TV, it's too loud. Okay, and these are my Sydney Grace pink and purple. And I'm gonna save my very favorites for last. And they also have Sydney Grace in them. Okay, this one here is Face Glaze and Love Lux. Okay, Face Glaze and Love Lux are very, very fragile. Okay, these are Face Glaze across the top, and these are Love Lux. And I actually have Pan in this one. These Face Glaze are so fragile. As you can see, the color is outstanding. The Face Glaze I got off of Etsy. And the Love Lux, of course, I got off their website. And this is Makeup Addiction Cosmetics. This is something I take when I'm traveling. This is super easy. Crease, outer V, lid. Really easy. Let's see what else we have. We have a lot of custom palettes. This is Makeup Addiction Cosmetics and one JD Glow. Okay, these are all kinds of messed up because they're all, okay. These are Makeup Addiction Cosmetics. I took apart, oh my God, the vintage, oh gosh, what was the other? I took apart some of them and made this. The only one that's JD Glow is this one, which I have Pan in. The rest are Makeup Addiction Cosmetics. I took them apart and I made this little palette, which I think is cute. These right here, let's see what these are. Okay, we'll wait on that. Are we gonna wait on that? No, we'll go ahead and do that. These are my favorite eyeshadow palette, eyeshadow shades, eyeshadow brand. This is Touch of Glam. I don't remember what collection this is, but these are the multi-chrome. That's the ones that are left over from the palette that I couldn't fit in. Just, do you see that? The purple and the blue up top. Gorgeous. And I keep like a paper towel in there because they're so fragile. Okay, this one is also Touch of Glam. I believe this is the Princess Collection and the Kaleidoscope Collection, I believe. And you can see, I mean, it's just gorgeous. Touch of Glam is expensive and it takes a long time to receive it. Oops, it takes a long time to receive it, but it's well worth it. These are Touch of Glam Duochrome Multidimensional. Okay, I have to be very, very careful with these. Are you kidding me? This is my favorite one right here. Are you serious? I'm gonna get another one. Let's get this one right here. Oh my gosh. This one too right here. I like this one too. Beautiful. This was like $265, I believe, but she gave it to me for 35% off because I shop so much with her. So that's that one. Then I have two more Touch of Glam, I believe. Yeah, this is Touch of Glam. I believe these are the foiled ones. No. These are not the foiled ones. This is another collection that she had. Beautiful. She has several collections. I can't remember what this one's called. And then this one is Touch of Glam These are the foiled. And I think these are only 130. Like only, and like not only, but you know what I mean. These were not as expensive as the rest. I need to be careful, I don't want to knock these over when they're about to fall. This is my Adept Cosmetics Single Shadow palette. I have no idea how I got this. I looked on Adept's website one day. These were like, how much were they? How much did I pay for them? Like $6 a piece. And the palette was free, and I just loaded it up, and I paid $108 for it. Outstanding. Beautiful shades. One of my favorites as well. Great matte to shimmer ratio, just really, really pretty. Okay, I saved my two favorites for last. Let me see. I don't want to mess these up because they're very fragile as well. This is the Adept Cosmetics, like double-sided. I got this off of Amazon, but you can get it off of Adept. Okay, this is very, very fragile. This has ColourPop, Colored Rain, Divina, and Luxie. This is very, very fragile. Lord, please don't break. These are all my neutrals. These, like I said, they have 4 ColourPop, 1 Colored Rain, 1 Divina, and the rest are Luxie. Okay. Have to be very careful. Then this is my grunge side. These are all Sydney Grace. Which makes me think about getting one of my other Sydney Grace palettes. Okay. Okay, so that's that. Then I have another blue-green palette. This is my pink and purple. These have Menagerie, Strobe, Divina, and Sydney. You can see the ones with Divina in it. Those 3 at the top, those 4 at the top are Strobe. The one on the side is Menagerie, and the rest are Sydney Grace. Okay, so let's do that. This other side is Sydney Grace, Face Glaze, Menagerie, Strobe Cosmetics, and Makeup Forever. Let's go in closer with that. Okay. Okay, these right here are Strobe, as is this one. This is Face Glaze. This is Face Glaze. Face Glaze, Face Glaze. This is Sydney Grace. These are all Menagerie. And these are all Face Glaze. So I have to be very careful because the Face Glaze will come apart. Okay. So we have to be very careful with this one. Ooh. Okay. Now my coup de grace. Guys, I've already taped this. Let me see, what the fuck is this? Sydney Grace, okay. What is this right here? Okay, I've already actually taped this, but I realized when I was going over the footage that these 2 rows were not in it. So let's go over them really quickly. And I also was having trouble finding where everything was. So now that I know where everything is, let's go over it. This row right here till this is Kristen Lee and Igneous. And I can tell these are Igneous because they have the insignia in them. Then from here to here to here to here are Sydney Grace. Okay? This one, this one, this one, this one, this one are all Colored Rain. These 2 rows are Love Lux. This row is Lethal. Okay, and so I have them in here. I have them actually written in here. Colored Rain, I have 18 times the original. These are times the original prices. So times 6 is 108. Love Lux, 14 times 7 is 98. Lethal, 8 times 8 is 64. Igneous, 9 times 8 is 72. Kristen Lee, 10 times 8 is 80. Sydney Grace. Now these are actually the these are like the bundles that she had, like the winter bundle, the fall bundle. That's what all of these are right here. And that all comes out to $698. So this palette at retail price, I'm not saying that's how I bought them, but at retail price, they're $698. This right here, all these right here are from the Cheers to Beauty palette. So one more time, Insignia and Kristen Lee till here. Sydney Grace all the way till here. Colored Rain, Colored Rain, Colored Rain, Colored Rain, Colored Rain, Lethal, and Love Lux. I have to clean it up because some of them, like you can tell, I've brushed over into other ones. And I keep this in here to kind of keep them from doing exactly what I just did, which is mix them up. And I keep this in here so I know what's in here and I know how much I paid for them. So that's my first palette. And it took me about a year to fill that up. This is my favorite one because, one, Power is the shit. It's the best show ever. And I love like the actual packaging with the roses and stuff. This is probably my favorite custom palette. One, because it's organized the best. It makes sense to me in a weird way. Yeah, so let me show you what I have. I have, at the bottom here are 12 Anastasia shades, all neutral. And I have them in here because I don't have a lot of mattes in here. I only have 3 large mattes. And so I have these Anastasia mattes right here that help with the look. And then I have them organized by like color quads as well as brand. So let's start here. These right here are JD Glow. This is Love Lux. The rest are JD Glow. Now, a lot of people talk about give me glow this, give me glow that, give me glow this. I personally prefer JD Glow. That's my personal preference. I'm allowed to have it, whatever. I just find that it's much better quality. My suggestion is, I bought like 4 of these at a time, 4 of these at a time, etc., etc. And then each brand has different levels of intensity. I think JD has like the Metallion or Galaxy or the Shimmer or whatever the fuck they have. Same thing with Give Me. I think they have something similar to that. If you have a friend that owns these shadows, try them first. Do not do like what I have done and bought a shit ton of one type of palette and then thought that was a good idea, and then you're stuck with a bunch of shit that you cannot return. I got lucky with TOUCHOFGLAM. I got lucky with Adept. I got lucky with Igneous. I got lucky with Kristen Lee. But there are some ones, like I would return all my Menagerie if I could. I'm not pleased with that brand. I don't like that brand. I would return my Lethal mattes if I could. But, you know, they don't return, you can't return singles. They just don't take them back. You can complain about it all you want to, but all you get is a round of emails back and forth, you know. So I would probably buy 3 or 4 or 1 or 2 from each type that they have, and try them first, or get a friend that has them. But do not buy 20. Don't do that. That's a really shitty idea. Because like I said, then you're stuck with a bunch that you may or may not like. Also, what's on the website is not always true to color. So if you think you're getting, this is a silver, this is not really a silver. This is like a green, shifty, silvery blue. See, it looks silver. Let me see if I can get that. There it is. But when you put it on, it shifts color. God damn it. Can you please? There you go. it shifts color. It looks silver, but on the eye, it's like a greenish blue. So I didn't know that until I got it on the eye. It swatches silver. It looks silver, but it's not. So just try and see what, like this one, it looks blue, but it's got like a pink undertone to it. It looks purple. See what I'm saying? It's got a purple pink undertone, but it looks blue. So just try them out, see what you think. Don't always go with the first inclination that you have of these different palettes. Try them out. That's my suggestion. So yeah, I'm sorry that I had to do these over again. I'm sorry if the palettes were messy. I usually don't apologize for anything, but I don't like to look at palettes that are messy personally. So I tried to clean them up the best I could, but I didn't do such a great job. So there we go. That's the end of my custom palette collection. The next ones you will be seeing, and I'm gonna pan over real quick. I bought this from a friend and he painted it for me. And so I got rid of all my Alex 9. This right here is my indie collection, which has dwindled significantly. My high-end indie collection. Why are you stuck? There's no telling. This is my high-end indie collection right here. And down here, ooh, it's heavy. This is my Etsy. Oh, you're stuck. This is my Etsy collection. And then these two drawers are definitely large palettes all the way back. And then large palettes all the way back. So we're gonna go over those next. All right, guys, hang out. That's the next and last video to the eyeshadow palette collection. Thanks for hanging out.